Hi, my name is Alex and this is The Factory. Today we're going to talk about the Factory website.
So this is the factory overview on the first page of the website. So when you pull it up, this is what you're going to see. So we have the factory resource consultations and explaining what the consultation is, and when you click on it, it takes you to the form you have to fill out, and you'll submit your request from there. And then also training, explaining what the training is, how you'll be with a knowledge specialist. And then if you click on it, it goes to that as well and gives you all the details for that. Work request, because that's only for the laser cutter, our embroidery machine and things like that. And then you're submitting your STL files, which we also have different workshops to help you make your STL file. Now on the left side, it explains our hours, because we are at Willis as well as Discovery Park and what time. We are open at those two locations, and then explaining the holds, where we are in Willis with the map. And if you go back up to see the contact, these are our phone numbers. You can email us, the different requests you can submit. If you want to sign up for our newsletter, about our makers and our manager Judy, the equipment that we have and that we'll be going into today. So when you go up, you can hit factory events, so you can see what we have coming up. So like getting to know Tinkercad, and then our event in April, the date, the time, and the location it is at, and then what maker is doing it. And this explains the different monthly event. So the professional portrait session, getting to know Tinkercad, the tools and safety, all of that. And you can see our past ones as well. And then if you want a workshop or a meetup, you can go all the way to the bottom and fill out this form right here. So audio and visual. So when you click on it, it shows all our different equipment that we have, the pictures of it, and then explaining how we really need you to be responsible and how this equipment is in high demand. Our interchangeable lenses, DSLRs, how you can have one camera with two lenses, the explanation of all that, the responsibilities, and then our different cameras, as well as fines if you're late, your booking information, and then the notes of all these in different pictures. Continue to scroll down, you'll have the different cameras and explaining, and then some of them will explain the lens pairing that you can do with them. And then on the lenses, it shows you examples at the bottom of the type of style these can take and the quality in them. And hit the top button. And now all-in-one DSLRs, video recorders. Has the different information, checking if it's available, as well as placing a hold on it. These are a little bit different. They do not require a booking as to the interchangeable lenses do. And then the GoPros and accessories. We have several different GoPros, and on the side just explains the category record, which means how you can place a hold on them, just in case if we do have events going on where people check these out. You can make sure that you are getting one on the dates you need. The tips for these, the different accessories we have for them, for all your GoPro needs. Film cameras. There's the manual explaining if it's available, and we have two of those. Camera accessories, what is all included in these accessory kits, fines for late dates, the conditions. You go up to the audio and recording. The different recorders, microphones, and accessories. On the side, it explains the device type, the info and downloads, the fine rates, the notes, and then media. And then the info, all the info that it has with it. You scroll down on electronic music production. Same thing as the last one, explaining all the categories and notes and the device type, and it has a picture on the left so you can see what you're getting. And a little bit, it's Pro Library Kits. It shows you exactly what all is inside the kit on here. Projectors. On the front page, it shows you the different things we have for their circuits. So if you click on the following categories, like Arduinos, it shows you a picture of the Arduino kits, and then the description, the info, and then what's all included in these kits, because there are several things inside it. The description. Breadboards, and then the shields, and explaining what they do and how you can use them, and then also click on them to get more information about it. Now you can request for pickup. Then the sensors. Launchpad kits, to the description, info, and what it includes. How you can place a hold if you need to. Everything pretty much has a fine on it if it does not require in-space use only. Little bits electronics. It has a lot of small parts, notes, and the inventory items. It includes, and then all that good stuff. Now Raspberry Pi. Picture of it, the description of it, info, and then all that it includes. And then the Raspberry Pi accessories, you can click on it to make sure it's available or request for pickup, and read the descriptions for all these different little accessories. And then robotics, the Lego Mindstorm. This is something that has to stay in space, and then under info, it does tell you this is the in space only. It is for up to 4 hours. Then here's the reference books. The notes for different things. And then VR, which is in space only here at the factory. It's a 4-hour use and in space when workshops are not scheduled. You must have your own Steam account, so these are very helpful information that it lets you know what exactly you're getting into when you come in to book. So printing, cutting, and replication. So 3D printing is the only thing that costs InSpace. It's $1 an hour. And then 3D printing, it just explains how, like I said, it's $1 per an hour. How we have consultations and then different books that we have where you can learn about it. And then if you want to know what kind of printers are the 3D printers, we have information below. 3D Doodler, .3D scanning, it explains all you could use for it, has a quick links for it as well, shows you different pictures, the structure of the sensors, and then what all it entails. Die cutting, which is the Cricut. You do have to get trained on it first, but you can always set up a consultation and come in or walk in and we'll be gladly to help you. These are the different things you can make with the Cricut. Laser cutting is something that is for work order only, but to make sure you're getting the correct type of laser cutting, we have our information on the website, what we do and do not use, how you must supply your own materials, which is in the notes, and then different things that laser cutter does. Milling, which is out at Discovery Park, explained right there. It tells you the carvery and then all the information of it, where it's located, the other Mill Pro, and a picture of it. Vacuum forming, which is also located out at Discovery Park. It has the device type, the plastic materials you can use, and a picture. Now on to textiles. So sewing, which is a very popular item here at the factory. We have 3 checkout and 2 InSpace only. So this is one of our InSpace only. You will have to set up a consultation to learn how to use our machine. But other than that, you can, once you have been trained, you can use it whenever. These are the different items that come with it. And here's the pictures of these. And here's the Memory Craft sewing machine. And this is also the other InSpace only use one. And then this is one of our 4-day checkout ones. So you'll click on check availability, place a hold, and you can check out one of those today. Weaving, we have weaving looms. We also have weaving loom workshops here at the factory for all your different weaving loom needs, as well as bracelet making of weaving looms like those right here. Die cutting again, which is the Cricut. And then the embroidery machine, which is also for only work order use right now. And it is InSpace only since it is not a very easy machine to move around. Tools. So we have different tools here at the factory. We have several different workshops to help you use these items, as well as general resource makers books that you can check out and read to understand how these different items work. and there's our database. And then robotic books and work tools, electronic books and work tools, programming language, replication and fabrication, then back at the top, hand and electric tools, which are what we have. We have different in-space only usage tools, such as that one, and the electric tools with all the different information on them. Soldering equipment, which you will have to go through a safety training, and then once you have gone through a safety training session, you can use these anytime, or we offer several workshops throughout the semester. Drawing tools explains the overview of it. And then books once again, the Arduino, robotics, Raspberry Pi, programming, more electronics. And if you scroll back up, there's more books, printing, the cutting, the replication, so 3D modeling, milling, and then general resources. But if you have any questions, you can always call the number on the front page at the overview at these two different numbers if you have any questions, and we will be happy to answer, or shoot us an email, or you can come on down to one of our locations at Willis Library or Discovery Park.
For more information, check out our website at guides.library.unt.edu/factory.